up, y'all? It is hot today, and anybody knows me, they know I like the heat, but you know, it's definitely hot. So as you can see, I'm sweating. But yeah, it's July 20th, and headed up to Pleasant Hill. Tonight's a Sunday night show, so Cass County Fair, and usually pretty good time, you know, as long as Johnny Law doesn't harass, you know, a bunch of people. But I don't know, it seems like it's getting better up there. So yeah, showtime starts at 7, and ought to be a pretty good show. Missouri State Tractor Pullers Association, I think they have 8 classes there tonight. So yep, been down there several years now. Originally Chad was supposed to come along. He's a little bit under the weather, so he didn't think he should probably be out in the heat, and that's fine. And I can handle it by myself, and I'll be just fine, you know. Usually sit down there at the end. If anybody's ever been there, down off one of the corners of the motocross track that butts up right next to the pulling track there. So works out good. A little bit of elevation right underneath a portable light, you know. So yeah, here we go, Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Well, got a little bit of a situation. Headed west towards Pleasant Hill, and there's some pop-up showers on the radar. Looks like it's going to be raining there actually about any time. And actually I'm looking straight ahead here at what appears to be some rain. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully it moves on through and doesn't cause any issues. We'll see here. All right, I made it to Pleasant Hill. I see some blue skies up there, so that's a good sign. Looks like my setup will be right here next to this here 550 dozer, and should be all right. Got a portable light there, that'll help things. Old Glory flying up there. Don't know if they got any rain or much rain at all here, but it looks pretty decent. So looks like we're gonna get started anyhow. So one thing here is I have to park kind of outside the venue. There's not a lot of room inside, so I just took my little short, you know, regular bag chair in and was kind of looking at things, and I think I would rather have my taller director's chair. So now I'm heading back to the truck to get that, and then hopefully this will be the last trip I make, and everything else will just be walking around the pit checking stuff out. So got a few sprinkles here at Pleasant Hill, but sun's shining, so I don't think it's going to amount to much. About 10 minutes of showtime. Looks like we're going to get a go here. Alright, underway here in Pleasant Hill. Set up right behind the dozer here, kind of getting some shade. I am probably closer to the track than I like to be and a little more straight on than I like to be, but there's really not any other option as far as setting up. Looks like I went up on the roof of this dozer or something, but I'm not going to do that. I should be okay down here, hopefully. So a couple things. Normally I like to try to get some cool drone footage, and when I got here it was kind of sprinkling rain and the radar looked like it might rain, so I left the drone in the truck, so I don't have any of that cool stuff this week. But I think it'll turn out all right. Turned out to be a beautiful night. See the flag up there, looks awesome. Ooh, it's kind of funny but serious at the same time. I hear Wyatt Williamson is here, and I am very close to the track. And like I said earlier, I don't really like being this close. It's just, this is kind of how it worked out, you know, but kind of using this this dozer as some block. But I'm actually already thinking when this modified class comes out, I may just scoot back to where I'm more behind this thing and the camera is here, so I can still get the shot, but I'll have something blocking me just in case anything crazy happens. You know, I mean, last time it was in Archie, it got kind of crazy, got close, and then a spark plug blew out and a fireball, you know, luckily was past me when that happened. But you just never know, you know. I've learned a lot of lessons that way, and try to plan for, you know, the worst. Hopefully nothing happens. Oh, and just a little disclaimer, I'm not dogging on Wyatt's wheelman skills, because he is a hell of a tractor puller and he is a wild one. And I just say that because of that incident in Archie. I know his grandpa likes to give me shit about it, and you know, it was just such a memorable deal, you know. So Wyatt's a very capable driver, so Wyatt, don't take that the wrong way. We both know you're pretty good at what you're doing there. So be light. Well, you can see me there. I don't know. Hopefully this bright shirt doesn't attract the bugs. I know, I remember it was last year, year before, there were some gigantic bugs down here. They were landing on my camera and on me. So yeah, hopefully they stay away. Things are going good here in Pleasant Hill. Beautiful sunset. Got about 3 classes to go. So far, so good. It's one of my favorite events, even though it's on a Sunday night. It kind of makes for a late night, you know, early morning going to work on Monday. But man, they have a big crowd here. Everybody's really fired up about it, seems like, you know. So that's what we like to see. pretty good here in Pleasant Hill. Haven't really had any issues. The bugs aren't too bad. I don't think I've missed any runs. I might have one, I don't know. Sometimes I hit the button and it doesn't shut off. Earlier there was an instance where I hit the button or thought I hit the button and it was still running. So I guess we'll see. That happens from time to time. But down to the last two classes and still got a pretty good crowd over there. And over here actually. Tell you what, Pleasant Hill, they definitely bring their A game. They really get fired up about this deal, and that's always awesome to see. 31.5. We always like seeing those big crowds, you know, so you can really hear them hooping and hollering and stuff, so that's awesome. So thanks to the Cache County Fair and having this thing. It's always a pretty decent show. I tell you, for a Sunday night, you would think it would be, you know, there wouldn't be much here, but it's always a pretty good one. So as everybody really probably knows, but maybe it slips through the cracks, you don't really think about it. There is a lot of time and effort and hard work that goes into the events, the vehicles, the haulers. Obviously every aspect of this sport revolves around work, a lot of it. Well, I would like to give a shout out to the guys getting ready to pull here. Hold on a second. Jason Goody posted a picture about 2 p.m. this tractor with the head off, pistons out of it. He stuck the piston down at Warrensburg last night, and he thrashed on that thing all night, all day, into the afternoon, and got it here to Pleasant Hill. That's dedication. And actually, I think I misspoke, because I think this is Mason driving, but still, those boys work their ass off. I appreciate it. I'm sure everybody here does too. And made a hell of a pass. Good job, boys. All right, well, that's a wrap here in Pleasant Hill. Just getting everything kind of packed up, getting ready to walk out. But man, what an event. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes. I don't care if you're the guy in the box blade, the packer, the skid steer, the guy or girl taking money, you know, anybody working concessions over here. You know, you got Delton Rissler down there. I mean, everybody with MSTPA, all the fire crews, the Cache County Sheriff's Department's been out here all night. Just everybody involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I wish there was a way. I'm still thinking about it, but I want to bring more attention, more light to all the people behind the scenes, you know, just the people that are here. You never think about them, but they're here and they're important and they work their asses off, you know. There's a lot of them out here, you know, so if you get a chance, if you're at a pull and you see one of those unsung heroes, I guess you call them, you know, the ones behind the scenes that don't get a lot of recognition or any at all, just tell them thank you, you know, make them feel good. You know, they're out there working, you know, hard to do the best they can. So yeah, so anyways, gonna get packed up here and head home, and I don't know, I may even edit a video tonight, we'll see. It's Sunday night, it'll be Monday morning by the time I get home, but I don't require much sleep, so we'll see how that goes. But we probably see you next week if I get this video out this week, which I should. Boonville Friday night and Hardin, Missouri Saturday night, so gonna be another busy weekend, so that's how we like it. Thanks for watching these vlogs. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Appreciate all the support. We'll see y'all next week.